Hello, everybody, and we are live. Please don't swear. That's what they always say on the radio. Please don't swear. You can swear. Welcome and good evening, and we are going to have our first ever quiz night on our little Sci Trek channel. And tonight, this quiz is about Star Trek, specifically The Next Generation, but there is a round on general sci-fi, which Captain Spencer, who outranks me, you little turd, has we'll do. All right, because there's a Doctor Who question in there, mate. So
yes, sweet.
So I will very quickly introduce my friends here. So on her side here we have Stormy from SciWorks channel. He is the illegitimate love child of Thor, the God of Thunder, and a Care Bear.
Yes, and that is me.
And he is our token American for this.
Token American.
Exactly. Directly underneath me is Mikey. What stupid thing do I write down for Mikey? Let's have a look. Oh, his proudest moment is when he bitch slapped Will Wheaton. I've got that down. And because he's got a beard and he is a massive geek, he's probably going to win this. But it's only really between him and Stormy, if we're honest. Because we've got Spencer. Now, when I came to do this silly little thing about introducing Spencer, I didn't have to make anything up. This is a man, and when we did a live show, decided to do trill markings on his face and did it with a permanent marker, and then got drunk and fell off his chair. So, after falling asleep.
You love me, man.
Yeah, it is why I love you. I did a video exactly saying that, mate. So, in this quiz this evening, we are going to have 4 rounds. At the start of each round, we're going to have a wrong answers only question, just a bit of silliness. And then we've got 4 rounds. The rounds will be who, what, where, why, who, what, why, where, even. Getting technical, the movies, and a general sci-fi question. Within these questions, there is a sneaky little wrong answer question where there is actually multiple answers to the question. If you can identify that, you get some juicy bonus points. If you can explain it to me, you get even more bonus points. If you are watching with us, please play along. But as I'm going to ask, there we go. Tell us your scores at the end, please. But try not to put the scores in the comments because these 3 will cheat. And we want to see if you can beat the panel. That is the important part.
We will cheat like assholes.
Yeah, we will. That's actually true.
Yeah, we're not even pretending. That's completely
no,
true.
No, we will
guys,
cheat.
Please, yeah, throw your scores out at the end because I really want to see what people get, if anything. We've got a mixed bag here, guys. I've tried to make a couple of ones easy so Spence can actually get involved, and put some of them.
Bless him.
But some of them.
I thought this was on Dragon Ball Z.
Is that you've been reading? You just watching Dragon Ball Z for the last month?
Yeah.
Preparing for this quiz. All right then. So we'll just get stuck in. At the end of each round, we'll go through the answers. You will tell me your scores, and we will basically see how we get on. So before we start anything though, wrong answers only. And the first question, wrong answers only. What is the most popular holodeck program aboard Starfleet vessels? Throw them out.
The latrine simulation videos.
Latrine stick simulation. How do you play latrine stick simulation, Stormy?
The latrine simulation holodeck programs. Those are the most popular.
Yeah.
Or
I was going to say anything with the safety protocols disengaged.
There's a whole lot
of
floaters down there in the Klingon latrine simulation.
Wonder what Klingon toilets would be like. Ooh. Have you seen their food?
Very large, piping, I would say.
Dear God, that would be disgusting.
Lots of splash.
I've never thought about that before. No wonder there's no toilets on these starships. Can you imagine a Klingon one? Dear God. How about you, Mikey? You got an answer?
The plunger also serves as a shield.
I would also say probably Data trying to learn about humans from computer humans.
I like that. Do you know the thing I always loved about Star Trek was in the TV series, they pretend that the holodeck is all about training and maybe going to pretty planets. Quark was just It's all about sex. They're all really dirty. You have to wipe down the holodeck after every.
And you have to pay
hose
for it.
down. Yep. If you put a black light in there, it'd be like a Pollock. It's just awful in there. All right, let's get on to the quiz. Who, what, where, and why. So, pens at the ready? Excellent. First question. Spence, you're going to know this one, Stormy. You mentioned it earlier. Name the being that killed Tasha Yar. And this is the first time we see Tasha Yar die. Mikey's got an answer. Or he's having a poo. He's definitely pulling a face of one of those two things.
I am done with my answer.
Answer. I knew Stormy would know this one. Okay, well, here's a slightly contentious one. Which vessel survived the Battle of Wolf 359? She was found, repaired, and rejoined service. I'll give you a clue. I'm not looking forward to trying to pronounce it.
Okay.
You got an answer? You're not Googling this,
Oh,
are
I've
you?
got an answer. It's. Did you want me to? I still.
No, don't tell us the answer. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
okay. I'm not going to say the answer. Leave me alone.
I know Spencer's face. I know he has an answer for this, but I do not.
Excellent. Bonus question here, quickly for a bonus point. How many ships were destroyed in the Battle of Wolf 359?
You're a jerk.
These
11.
questions are horrible.
I didn't want them to be easy. It can't be
difficult.
how many times did Beverly Crusher shag a ghost. It can't be that. It's got to be more difficult. Right, question number 3.
I was
Who
counting, by
beats
the way.
up?
Wait, what
You're
next?
counting.
Question number 3. The how many survived the battle?
No, that was a bonus question. So that's question
Oh, that
number
was
2.
the
is
bonus.
bonus.
Okay, I need another card. Gotcha. Okay.
Question number 3. Who beats up Riker in the episode Conspiracy? Beats the crap out of him. Okay, this is the first easy one, and Spencer, you don't get this. I am going to come and slap you. So here you go. Which 137-year-old admiral inspected the Enterprise in the episode Encounter at Farpoint? Told you know that one. Come on.
Goku?
Goku. Is that Dragon Ball Z? I've never watched it. I'm not going to know that reference.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Question number 5. Which famous prop in Star Trek The Next Generation was originally just a hairband and an air filter?
Can you repeat that one again?
Oh, don't
Yeah.
prove it. That was an easy one.
Which famous prop in Star Trek The Next Generation was originally just a hairband and a filter, an air filter? That's what they used to make it. You're going to kick yourself, Mikey. It's really it's
You were
obvious.
just, you were going to just leave the stream.
Oh, God.
It was also used in the Dune movie.
Did they? Use the same one? Okay.
Jesus, I'm lying through my fucking teeth here. I'm the
Question number
American,
6.
remember?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, we've got to beat the American guys. Come on, show some fight. Question number 6. Deanna Troi nearly had 3 what?
Good lines.
I love Deanna Troi. Come on, Marina Sirtis. What did Patrick Stewart really hate about Picard's ready room?
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
This video is a lot of just anguished faces and top of heads. Desperately writing answers there.
Should we put the answers on top of our heads? So
You can do. Question number 8. What was the Enterprise D's sister ship named? Its sister ship. I'll give you a clue. It's USS.
random number.
That's the clue.
Thanks
I'm
for
not
that.
giving you any more. I'm not telling you more than that. Question number 9. Are we keeping up, guys? Question number 9. When Picard was captured by the Cardassians, fire lights! Sorry, actually, that's my acting ability. Who commanded the Enterprise while he was away? While he was away. That makes it sound like he was on holiday. While he was having a lovely little trip away with the Cardassians, counting lights, who captained the Enterprise?
I finally know an answer.
Yay!
I love those episodes. Great 2-parter.
Hang on a second.
Question 10. And this is a 2-parter for a bonus question.
I'm still writing down question 9 answer.
Always waiting for the Americans. It's not that long an answer. He's writing his middle name down as well.
Just be quiet. Okay, that's as best as.
Excellent. Okay, question number 10. 2-parter. When was the Enterprise D launched? And you got a choice here. It was either 2372, 2363, 2299, or 2401.
Can you say those again?
2363, 2299, doing a different order. 2299, 2372, or 2401. When was the Enterprise launched? Enterprise D launched.
Okay.
Bonus question. When was she destroyed? But I'm not giving you any things for that one.
What was it? The 23.
You got 2372, 2363, 2299, or 2401. That's when she was launched. And then when was she destroyed? Let me know when you've got your answers. And I will tell you the correct ones.
I'm ready when you are.
Everybody else ready? Are we happy?
Are you going to round robin and ask us what our answers are, or are you just going to give them to us?
Should we go round? We'll go round. Okay, but you're going to be honest. You can't just go, oh, yeah, that was it.
Pens down.
Okay, pins down.
Okay, so
I had to
name
rewrite
the
one
being.
so you could read it.
Name the being that killed Tasha Yar. Mike?
I put Blob Man.
Blob Man. That
Blob
is
Man.
incorrect. Stormy.
Big oily fuckhead. Big oily
Half a
fuckhead.
point. Half a point for big oily fucker.
Wait a minute. Why do I get half a point for Blob Man?
He swore, and it was funny.
Always
He
add
doesn't
fuck,
get half
man.
a point, really. It's wrong. Anyway,
Fuck is always worth half a point.
wrong.
True.
Spencer.
I just put tar guy.
Tar guy. I'm
Which is
afraid the
ironic.
tar guy's name was Armus. The correct answer was Armus.
Of course.
Tar guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Tar. Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody gets this one, I'm genuinely going to be impressed. Which vessel survived the Battle of Wolf 359? Mikey, You're first. What did you put?
I didn't put an answer.
Not a bloody clue.
No.
Stormy?
The Cerritos.
I'm afraid it was not the Cerritos.
Oh yeah, if
Spence.
in the credit roll for Lower Decks, you see it go up to Warp 359, it gets zapped, and then it leaves. So
It runs off. You're not wrong.
It survived.
If that is the Battle of Wolf 359 and not another battle, do we know it's Wolf 359?
It is, yes. Because you see other ships that were destroyed in the Canon.
No, I don't think it is, because they're already wearing DS9 uniforms by that point, and Wolf 359 was back when they had the standard TNG uniforms.
So Spence, seeing that you know this, then what was the vessel that survived?
I've got a question, because I don't know the answer to this, but was it the ship that Cisco escaped from?
No, because that was destroyed.
That was completely destroyed. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
The ship that survived was the Owani. It was the only ship that supposedly survived. There is some say that possibly also the Endeavour survived, but that isn't sort of a canon sort of thing. But possibly the Endeavour survived as well. But the Owani is the official answer.
To protect my Lower Decks reference, there's an episode of Lower Decks where there are different crews that are wearing different uniform styles in the same timeline.
They do that, don't they? Like poke fun.
That's true.
Are we going to say, though, that Lower Decks is canon? Because I'm not sure it is. But anyway, we'll move on.
I would argue that it is.
Okay.
I would give Storm a point. Give Storm a point.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm not giving him a point. I'm being strict, and I'm the quizmaster. So, right, the bonus question: how many ships were destroyed in the battle? You should know.
Do I give my answer first? I forget. Who's first?
Go on, Stormy. Yep.
All of them.
Okay, it's not. It's an answer. Mikey.
I put 259.
No. And Spence. You're
I
way
just
off.
put loads.
Loads. It was 39 ships, guys.
39.
I am guaranteed that
I knew there was a 9 in there.
Knew that. Okay, well, if you haven't got this one, so you're definitely not getting this one. Who beats up Riker in the episode of Conspiracy? I might take a general description here. Go on, Spence.
The Old Admiral.
I'll take that. Old Admiral. What did you guys write? Mike?
Weirdly, I put Worf.
No.
No.
Stormy?
But I know the episode you're alluding to now.
My answer is so wrong, I don't even want to reveal it.
Okay.
Because I was thinking a completely different episode, and I put the guards.
The guards.
Riker's kind of like the punching bag of an episode, It's just, if there's a close part of the story, let's go send somebody in to beat up Riker. So, mine was wrong. It was just horrible. Well, but you should just.
We'll ignore it. The Old Admiral guy that beat up Riker was Admiral Gregory Quinn. There you go. So, which 137-year-old admiral inspected the Enterprise in Encounter at Farpoint? Mike.
I didn't put an answer for this one.
Oh, come on! Are
you joking, Mike?
I didn't.
Stormy.
McCoy.
Yes, it's
McCoy.
Bones.
Yeah, at this point in his career, he was brittle bones, just not bones. It was his 8th hip replacement that day, so
I can't believe I didn't get that one.
How did you not remember that, Mike? He's got all that horrible fake makeup on to make him look
I can't believe I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
we can't believe you didn't remember that.
I'm embarrassed for you, Mike.
I'm just going to put it down to, don't know,
poorly.
Bad company.
Bitchy, are you? Question number 5. Which prop was originally just a hairband and an air filter? Stormy, you knew this one.
Geordi LaForge's visor.
LaForge is visor.
Oh my god.
With the periods.
I feel stupid now.
Join Mike.
Mikey, no answer.
No. I'm
just
annoyed.
Reached out on a limb and put.
You told me.
Every girl I was dating in high school had one of those. How could anybody I mean, you know.
Yeah, it was very clearly a hairband, wasn't it? Okay, so fun question. Deanna Troi nearly had 3 what?
Boobers.
I put children.
Sorry, Mike. Nope.
Sorry.
Stormy? Nope.
Then those must have been Rikers.
Captain Spencer, do you know this little tidbit?
Yeah,
No pun
boobers.
intended. Sorry?
Boobers. Tits.
She nearly had 3 boobies. In the pre-production plans, Deanna Troi's character was going to have 3 breasts.
That's right.
She should probably get that looked at.
She probably should, shouldn't you? Question number 7.
Recall.
What did Patrick Stewart hate about his Picard's ready room? Mikey?
Windows.
Nope.
No, I read
Stormy?
something. I think I'm right.
The fish tank.
The fish tank. Spence?
Damn it. I wrote down no idea, and then I remembered that it was the fish, and that's why I was like, oh, and I was going to say, can I change my answer? But Storm's beat me to the punch there. So.
No, I used to think, I got told, this whole series with the badly designed costumes where he kept on to pull the classic Picard pull down.
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere that he kept doing that because he kept looking in the window, which was actually a mirror on the set, and it reminded him that it kept riding up, so he kept having to do that, and he hated it. So I'm actually right.
Well, I've not heard that, but I have, like I say, he has said in interviews repeatedly that he hated the fish tank in the ready room because he felt it was like
Sure, it is shit.
And he didn't like it.
Why would you have fish in space?
Well, yeah, exactly. But he thought it was not very modern of them.
So do I get a point?
Mikey, do we give him a point for that? But I've not heard that story, so we're gonna have to. I might have to throw it out to the. Give you half a point.
At one point in time, Stewart was doing an off-Broadway play of like he'd play a little part of everything he'd ever done in theater, but he didn't do any Star Trek stuff. At the very last, he sat down on a stool and pulled his shirt down, and then everybody applauded, and he couldn't figure out why everybody applauded. So he asked one of the stagehands, "Why did everybody applaud?" I said, "Well, you pulled your shirt down, just like you do in Insurrection."
I love that. That's awesome.
It's also part of the reason. Oh.
No,
I was just going to say another bit of trivia. It's also part of the reason why in Series 5 he stops wearing the uniform whilst everyone else continues, and he starts wearing a jacket variation with a pullover. And that was partly due to even the new uniforms that they made, he considered too uncomfortable, and he wanted to stand out from a crowd. So they modified it, and it actually had different.
That jacket is gorgeous as well, isn't it?
Well, it had different shoulders, the jacket in Darmok, than it did to the rest of the episode. They redid.
It's like a suede material. I've always wanted one. I'm not really into buying new uniforms and like getting dressed up and stuff, but I'd have one of those.
Well, they're made out of those uniforms are made out of velour that they've turned inside out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lovely. I wish that was one of the questions. It isn't. Question number 8. Who or what was the Enterprise D's sister ship?
No, I think I've got this.
Go on, Mikey.
Which is amazing considering I've got every other question wrong and why my brain came back to this as being something it pulled out of the brain. Is it the USS Yamato?
It is the USS Yamato. Well done. Stormy, did you get an answer? V, excellent.
If you got the D, you've got to have the V. I'm just saying. That's a total heteroerotic statement. I realize that, but the V.
Why I got that, I don't know.
That's amazing.
How about you, Spence? What do you get?
Oh, I just took a stab in the dark. I just put the Stargazer because I know that was the ship Picard was on before. But
well, there you go. That was his first command. When Picard was captured by the Cardassians, 4 lights, who commanded the Enterprise? If you get this, I'll be impressed as well. Spence?
It's Captain Jellicoe.
It was Captain Jericho.
Jellicoe,
I should say. Mikey?
I put Riker. It was his obvious answer.
Yeah. And Stormy?
I had Admiral that had the illegal ship that reemerged in an asteroid. Plot points. But I could
no, that's a different episode.
That was a good episode.
Isn't it the same Admiral though?
No, but I now understand why it took you so long to write it down.
No, because
why did Picard go on that away mission, and why did Jericho take over the
I can explain that.
Sure.
I can explain that. They wanted Picard to infiltrate with the Cardassians, whilst also having a different diplomatic style of captain, which is why Jellicoe is the first person who made Troy wear the regular uniform. Right. And then the admiral that you're thinking of is Riker's old captain from his previous command.
From the, I want to say Pegasus episode, but that's not right, is it? No, it was Pegasus, wasn't it?
I think it was the
phased folk.
But that wasn't the same guy. Riker's old dude those were different.
No, because Jellicoe and Riker had only met in the episode where Jellicoe comes in, and they did not get on.
It isn't the same. Yeah, it isn't the same actor.
No.
I got that completely all wrong.
Okay. Well, final two. There's 2 points. When was the Enterprise D launched? Spence looks so hopeful. Go on then, Spence.
2363.
It is 2363. That is correct. Stormy, what you get?
2299. I fail.
Wrong. Mikey.
I got 2363. I'm chuffed to bits with myself on that one.
Excellent.
And it means I think I've got the last one right.
So when was she destroyed?
2372.
You're close. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. Yeah. It's 2371.
I didn't realize we had. Oh, I didn't realize we had to put a date down. I just put generations.
Okay,
come on.
You're not wrong.
That's the
right
point.
Either, but you're not wrong.
That is right. It was destroyed in generations.
It was 9 years
That's
later.
Like one of those maths questions when a kid goes, "Tell us where X is," and the kid just writes it's here and draws an arrow pointing back at the answer the question.
You just said when was it destroyed? Generations.
Yeah, that's not a point in time, though, is it? But anyway, Stormy. Anyway, Quizmaster, wrong. Stormy, what put you from it?
Well, for the year.
Yeah.
2299. I totally hosted.
Unlucky. Okay, right. Scores on the doors after the first round. Taking a shocking lead. I think we're all amazed. Is our Spencer with 5 points. Coming up quickly behind him is our Stormy and Mikey, both with 3 points. Well done. That is shocking. I'm disappointed in you, but let's move on to what I consider to be the hard questions. They're getting technical.
Oh no!
Before we do that, actually, I will say though that Stormy, for the first, what is the most popular holodeck program aboard the Starfleet vessels? Stormy most definitely gets the bonus point for his answer. I look down and Mikey's gone.
Well, he's off to clean the Klingon latrine.
Exactly. Yeah, well, he'll be gone for the rest of the night then. So the wrong answers only question for this round, please, is describe ways data is fully functional. Wrong answers only, because we know how he's fully functional, the dirty little yellow fella. We can have those answers at the end. Have a think about it, and we'll have them at the end, okay? So we're going to wait for Mikey to come back. Is he having a poo? Are you guys ready to answer questions in isotons? Here he is. He's back.
Yes, to answer your question. No, I'm joking.
So the wrong answers only question for this round, which we'll give the answers at the end, is describe ways in which data is fully functional. Getting technical. Question number 1. Are we ready? Pens at the ready.
Pens at the ready.
Excellent. First question. Nice and easy one to ease you in. How many decks does the Enterprise D have? Straight in, Spence. Spence, you have been swatting. Excellent. Right. Here's an evil one. What is the yield, maximum practical yield, of a standard photon torpedo in isotons? And I'll give you a bit of a leeway here of 1 or 2 points. I'll give you a point.
Is this series specific?
It's mentioned in Voyager and a couple of times, and it's mentioned in TNG at least twice. But it's also in all the technical manuals.
Okay, I think I'm getting it confused. My brain is getting it confused with the Cobalt device. Okay, I think I'm going to miss this one.
Bonus question. What is the yield in megatons if it was equivalent to a nuclear weapon? What is it in megatons? And again, I'll give you 5 either way for that if you get close enough.
5?
This round is harsh.
I'll tell you what, I might even just give a point to whoever gets closest. Should we do that? Whoever gets closest?
I think I might have got that one right.
Amazing. Well, here's a nice easy one. Here's a nice easy one. Where would I find a Heisenberg compensator? Spencer knows. He's just trying to hold on to that lead now.
I know that as well.
Excellent. Good night, so Mikey. He's so pleased with himself. Look at him. Okay, so how fast... Oh, sorry. God, it's like being at school. Gotta wait for the slow kid at the back.
Okay, yeah, okay, done. I had to write
roughly, this isn't exact, but roughly, how fast in kilometers per hour is warp 9? You have a choice. 900 billion kilometers an hour, 70 billion kilometers an hour, 7 trillion kilometers an hour, or 800 billion kilometers an hour. So how fast is warp 9 in kilometers an hour? This is said in an episode where Riker actually says it, and it's obviously from the technical manuals as well. But 900
this is question
billion,
4.
This is question 4.
Yeah.
900 billion, 70 billion, 7 trillion, or 800 billion.
Oh wait,
kilometers an hour.
I've got 5 written down.
Because we had the bonus question of the isotons.
Oh, the megatons as well. Oh,
That's
right, my bad. Ignore me.
No worries.
That's why I got confused as well. It's all good. I think I worked it out.
Question number 5.
Go ahead.
If we're ready. Question number 5. I'll keep telling you the question numbers as we go along. What was the safe maximum speed of the Enterprise D?
In warp?
In warp, yeah. Now, in miles an hour. If you put it in miles an hour, you get 5 bonus points. A bonus point for question number 5. What was the Enterprise E's maximum safe speed? In warp.
Enterprise
E.
Again, I think I've got this.
I'm going to suck at this round, man.
Agreed.
Also, this round is just like guesswork.
Here's a little bit.
No.
Unless you're a complete geek and read the manual. Question number 6. Due to the use of heavy warp, what did the Enterprise need a stronger than usual sweep of?
Squeak off? What was that?
Sweep of.
Sweep.
In an episode, it had to go in for a service, and it had to have a sweep of this. And because it uses energy fields so
when he went to get his saddle.
When he went to get what? Oh yes, I think it was.
Saddle. That was that one. And interesting fact, Tuvok's actor was in that. Tim Russ played an actor in that episode.
There you go, he was. But can you remember the name of the sweep?
Yes.
I believe I've got it.
Go on, Mikey, go on. Right,
I
here's an
think I
evil
do.
one. Dolphins crew the Enterprise. We all know this. What is the name of their department?
Can you repeat the question?
Dolphins crew the Enterprise. There are dolphins aboard the Enterprise acting as crew. What is the name of their department? or their I think it's called an operations, but what is the name of it? I bet it's walled with clear aluminum for Stormy. Clear aluminum walls.
The Enterprise.
The Enterprise D has them, but also we do see that in lower decks.
Not the HMS Bounty, but the Enterprise.
Yes, let's go with that. We also see it in lower decks, and the operations or the department is called the same thing.
I've not watched Lower Decks. I really wish I had.
I told you to watch it. I watched it on your Prime account.
Thanks.
No worries. Thanks for the login.
We don't do that really, Amazon. We're honest paying customers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't admit that in like bloody during it.
We live in the same office.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
so,
we do.
Question number 8. And there is a bonus question to this as well. But question number 8. What is the name of the captain's yacht on the Enterprise D? And this is according to Patrick Stewart. What is the name of the captain's yacht on the Enterprise D?
Oh, I think I know it.
Well, you might know the bonus question then because it's related.
I know it.
Well done.
I think
The bonus
I know it.
question is, what is the Enterprise E captain yacht called?
Oh, it might have been that.
Just say it twice.
Oh no, I've got this wrong.
I know I have it wrong.
I think I've got it right, and that's really sad.
It's not your quiz. It's the whole point.
Oh, if I got this right, then this is sad.
I'll be impressed. Question number 9. According to Data, and he says this during the episode Day to Day, how many species are represented on the Enterprise D?
As in,
we'll get it close for closest.
As in Starfleet personnel?
Yeah, how many alien species, including humans, are represented on the Enterprise? He talks about, on an average day, there's 4 birthdays, 2 things, 2 today, and he says how many.
Oh.
We'll get a point for closest.
Okay.
And in the nice easy one, can't have a technical question without this really. How long is the Enterprise E? And again, closest will get a point. How long is the Enterprise E? Picard tells you in First Contact.
Yeah, he does.
And if you weren't listening, it's your own fault.
In his room with all the little ships.
He does.
You broke your little ships.
But like I said, closest will get a point.
No!
How much of it ended up in Tom Hardy's face?
About 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 meters, something like that.
That's helped me work out the length. Thanks for that, Jamie.
Excellent.
Just have to time just that.
So, round 2. First of all, what were your answers for the wrong answers only question? Don't forget there's a bonus point. Describe ways Data is fully functional. Throw them out.
I'd say
okay, mine is.
Oh, you go.
Go ahead, Spencer. I'm sorry.
No, you go, Storm. You got in the first.
Mine is he can do both standard and metric.
Jesus, that was a superpower. Never mind, a fully functional. Go on then, Spence.
I just said he's fully functional by also being dysfunctional.
Oh, that's big blue thinking. I like it. It's am I inside or outside? I don't know. How about you, Mike? You got an answer?
I would say he's very good at playing classical music at inappropriate times.
At inappropriate times? Okay.
Yes.
I imagine that he can attach things to his belly button, like like attachments, so like a Hoover attachment and things like that. But I might have stolen that off another show. But I think Stormy's getting that again, guys. He's just funnier than you two.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
I did enjoy
Stormy
that.
is getting the bonus point on that one. So right, and I think you might need it for this one. So getting technical. Question number 1. How many decks does the Enterprise D have? Mike.
I've gone for 24.
It's wrong though. It's the Enterprise D, I'm afraid. Stormy.
32. I don't even know how close I am.
You're closer. Spence.
36.
Fuck me.
I'm afraid it's 42 decks.
I should
have got the numbers the wrong way around.
As closest, do I get a point?
Not on this one because you really should know that.
Yes.
I got the numbers the wrong way around.
The funny thing is, me and Mike, before this quiz, discussed how many decks a couple of days ago. So we both should have known that.
Oh, well, there's another question coming up that in case you might know. What is the maximum yield? The closest is going to get a point for this. What is the maximum yield, practical usable yield of a standard photon torpedo in isotons? Mike. 10. Spence.
1,200.
And Stormy.
50.
Mike gets the point. The answer is actually 18.5 isotons.
There you go, Mike.
So,
well done, mate.
What bonus point? Can you figure that out in megatons?
400,000.
Spence?
1,200?
Mike and Stormy.
I have 1,000 megatons. No idea. Lots.
Stormy wins that one, but you're all massively out. It's 64 megatons. So, but in Voyager, they talk about getting a photon torpedo up to 45, 50 isotons, which is just completely out of everything that's ever said in Star Trek before that. But so no points there, I'm afraid. Oh, no, sorry. So
I've got a point.
Stormy got the bonus point for being closest, massively wrong.
I got the point as well on the.
I didn't get the close.
Yeah, you got the point as well. Yeah, so you went 1 to Mikey, 2 to Stormy, nothing to Spence so far. Where would I find a Heisenberg compensator? Stormy.
Transporter room, and it's near the forward power assembly.
Very nice. I almost want to give you a bonus point, but I'm not going to. Mikey?
I think it's in Data's head.
Ooh, and Spence?
I just put engineering.
No, it isn't in engineering. I'm afraid Stormy is correct. It's in the transporters. And because Stormy having a physics background, could probably explain what a Heisenberg compensator is, but don't. It's boring. So there you go. How fast in kilometers? We're on question number 4. How fast in kilometers per hour is warp 9? Stormy. Go on, Stormy first.
I have no idea, so I wrote out the formula as according to some people who estimate what warp speed is in Star Trek. So it's the 9th log of the speed of light.
Excellent. And Mike?
Brilliant.
See that I actually gave you a choice of 4 answers and one of them was correct, Stormy.
I put 800 billion.
Okay. And Spence?
900 billion.
Spencer gets the point. It is 900 billion kilometers an hour. What was the safe maximum speed of the Enterprise D? This isn't the cruising speed. This is the maximum safe speed. Go on, Mikey. You're itching.
5.
No.
Warp 5. Oh, you're trying to be clever. But it isn't. The vessel was capable of doing warp much higher than that, wasn't it?
Oh, I know that. But no, the safe. No. The safe. They described it in
not after the thing. And then they fixed that anyway, didn't they, for the films? So they just put a speed limit in for a few episodes.
Okay, so your bonus one, right, which was for the E, the safe speed was warp 7, even though it could do much higher than that.
Right, okay. But you're arguing that that's because it damages the fabric of space without it. They compensated for that, didn't they?
Oh, but you asked the technical question.
Right, okay, now if I say, though, that what is
it
the
in the
maximum
manual?
Speed of my car, it's 140 miles an hour. But is it really 70, though? Because that's the maximum speed limit?
But
also, Mike, this is next gen and up until the movies, so they have compensated for that.
But aren't you going off the manual?
I'm going by what the vessel is safely capable of doing, as in the engines won't explode.
So,
Spencer, what did you put down?
I mean, if you put an aerospace spin on it, there's things called V speeds. you're talking about, V of C, which is the velocity of cruise, versus C of never exceed, which is V of NE.
Oh dear God! What did you answer? Stormy, what did you put? What answer did you put, mate?
9.2.
9.2. I think you're gonna have to get a point for being closest. For the Enterprise D, it was 9.6.
Oh, damn!
For the Enterprise E, it was warp 9.95. Is the safest maximum speed.
I didn't put the point. Can I get a point for 9? Come on.
That was my.
Because Spence is close and Stormy's closer, so I'm going to give you 1 point, Stormy, for that, mate.
Thank you.
That's still a good shout.
All of America cheering.
So, where are the dolphins aboard the Enterprise D? What is the name of their department?
Well, you missed the question about the.
Oh no, sorry, I missed the sweep one. Sorry, you are right. Question number 6. What is the name of the sweep that they do due to high warp? Spence, come on.
Was it a tachyon sweep?
No, Mikey.
I put that they brought the binars in.
I think that's when they had a computer system.
We're gonna sweep for binars, little critters.
Stormy.
We thought you would say no.
Radium,
barium. It was a barium sweep.
God, I knew it was in that area of the periodic table, but I've had so much trouble with the periodic table this week. I don't even want to discuss it.
So what is the name of where the dolphins are based, worked, whatever? They work and live in the same place. They don't even get their own crew quarters. It's such a bullshit. But what is the name of it? Mikey, get an answer?
I put section 21, but I know that's wrong.
Yes, that is wrong. So Spencer?
I just put porpoise.
Porpoise? No, I'm afraid not. Stormy?
Cetacean division.
He gets the point.
Oh.
See, the thing is, I was thinking, okay, the dolphins was part of the, the one of the films, and it's like when they had possession of the Klingon Warbird, and Scotty renamed it the HMS Bounty because they were committing mutiny, but they had to go back and then say, well, was it really the mutiny, or is he talking about Enterprise? And so I really almost never thought.
Two-parter. What is the name of the captain's yacht on the Enterprise D? Mikey?
I think I know this is wrong now. I've written it, but for some reason I've got the name Cherbourg in my head.
No, don't know where you got that one from, Spence.
Was it? And this could be me being completely wrong. Was it the HMS Gilbert and Sullivan?
No.
Oh, where did I get?
No,
that
but I know
from?
where you've come in from. You're not actually a million miles away, but I know where you're coming from.
Oh no.
I have no idea. I wrote D-1.
So do you have any answer for the E? Because they do actually name it in the film. No. The answer for the D?
I put up E-1.
E1. The Calypso is the name of the captain's yacht, according to Patrick Stewart in the Enterprise D. And on the Enterprise E, it is the Cousteau. And they do actually name it.
Oh, right.
I knew it was something French. That's why I wrote Cherbourg.
It's French.
I got mixed up because they were singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
They were still singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
Insurrection.
I forget why it's called the Cousteau and the Calypso, but it's to do with the writer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? One of Patrick Stewart's favourite writers or something, and he got to basically name it. So, according to Data, in Data's day, how many species are represented on the Enterprise D? We'll get a point for the closest, so take a stab in the dark. Mike.
436.
436, so there's only a crew of 1,000, okay? And Captain Spencer?
350.
350, okay. Stormy?
This was different species, right? Not
different
number
species.
Okay, 37 species.
Stormy is going to get the point again, but it's 13 species.
13, okay.
I got confused with the Federation there for a second.
Yeah, how many? Well, there's only 100 members of the Federation.
But they've encountered more species. They've encountered more species than that, though, as the Federation.
Yeah, but they
had to be a member of. Didn't you have to? You didn't have to be a member of the Federation to join.
No, you didn't have to, because the Klingons weren't a member of the Federation, but Worf is still a.
That's why Worf is such an unusual thing, though, isn't it? Because he became. But anyway, It's 13 is what he says in the answer. So, how long is the Enterprise E? Closest wins. Mike, go on.
350 meters.
350 meters. Stormy.
200 meters.
No. And Spence.
I put that it was 3 movies long.
Good effort.
Because it was.
Mikey, you're going to get the point, but you're actually only got half an Enterprise.
That's what they all say.
685.7 meters is the correct length.
What was the correct length?
685. And the Enterprise A in the J.J. Abrams is actually bigger. It's over 700 meters. But
that's not
Mikey
canon.
gets a bonus point. It's
Yay.
Okay.
Somehow I got 2 points in that round. I don't know quite how, but I did.
Stormy got 5 points. Stormy might have actually took the lead.
That round dicked me.
Well,
I pay attention to the story, not the technical specs.
Spence, you have got 7 points out of a possible about 25. Stormy, you've got 9. Yeah. And Mikey, you have 4 points. So, still in touching distance. You need one good round, mate.
I've got 5 points.
Where have you got a 5th one from?
In the first round, I got 3 points.
I'm not going to argue with you. Oh, yeah, you did actually. You're right.
Didn't I have a half
Thank
point
you very much.
I just gave you a 4 point, Stormy. I was feeling generous.
So
so the movies.
No.
We got the wrong answers only first. How were the Borg defeated following the Battle of Sector 001? Give us your answers at the end for a bonus point. In the movies, where was the Enterprise D destroyed? Where? And I'm saying it was, I know the engine section was destroyed in orbit, and then the saucer wasn't salvaged. So we're going to say it was destroyed. Where? And I will take the system or the planet name. How many decks does the Enterprise E have? Question number 3.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Okay. It's only writing a number.
I'm 2 questions ago, man.
Oh, okay. Got an answer?
I think I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay, there was that one. Then there was that one. Okay, I'm good to go.
What worried the crew most about Riker and Troy's wedding on Beta Z?
Sorry, what?
What worried the crew the most about the wedding of Riker and Troy on Beta Z? Droppeth the pen.
Is that question 4 or question 3?
That's question 3.
Thank you.
We all know that. Come on.
You best. Number 4. What is the highest grossing TNG movie? That is movie that the Next Generation crew appear in. This is according to IMDb.
Is this adjusted for inflation?
Yes. And it is gross over its entire lifetime. But it also had the highest opening weekend. This next question's a bastard. I'm so sorry.
But
it amused me when I found it. Name at least 2 of Picard's imaginary children from the Nexus.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I'll give you a clue. There's 5 kids. So 2 sons and 3 daughters.
You know what? I think I've done it. Anyway,
damn it. If you get all 5, I'll give you a bonus point.
That ain't happening.
Didn't think it would.
I can barely spell my own name these days.
Don't blame me. It's underrated. Give me a nod when you're ready. For question number 6. Who accompanied Kirk aboard the Enterprise B inspection at the start of Generations?
Who accompanied who?
Kirk. Think back to the start.
Oh, right. The character names, right?
Yeah, the character names.
Will you accept Jeff Bezos?
Yes. He had his penis-shaped ship. You know that they're going to build a space station. Is it going to be vagina-shaped?
I hope so.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Well,
That's
very egalitarian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen that that part of Austin Powers where Dr. Evil sends up his rocket?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
A bald evil fella.
Sorry, Jeff. We do pay our subscriptions.
Yes, I do. I'm a sap. I pay for all this stuff. Such a loser. Anyway, question number 7. Name humanity's first warp-capable ship. Guys, come on. Why is it supposed to be a Trekkie?
Please, no. I know the guy that freaking built it.
It's been a long road.
Getting from there to here.
The human's first warp-capable
ship. Vessel, whatever you want.
I can draw it. I can draw a picture of it.
The name. What is the name of Zephyr Cochrane's warp-capable ship?
Yeah, I wrote Zephyr Cochrane hoping I'd get a bonus point, so that's that gone. If I draw a picture of it, does that count? Come on.
You should know the name. It's symbolic. That's a clue. Come on, it's symbolic.
Jesus, I've seen First Contact so many times. This is what I mean. I focus on the story, not the technical stuff.
Right. Oh, yeah. Just
damn it! Story might have got it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, I've done
Question number 8. What does Picard use to kill a Borg on the holodeck in First Contact? What does Picard use to kill a Borg on the holodeck in First Contact?
The fuck was it? Oh, in First Contact. Right.
Disengage safety protocols, have a blast.
Right. It was
the only film with the Borg in it.
That is true. I was redundant saying First Contact, really, wasn't it? But trying to help.
This is question 8.
This is question number 8.
Oh god, I'm pissed off about that freaking warp drive craft. Damn it! I know it. It's there. It's all right.
Would you two like to be alone?
Question number 9, gentlemen.
Right.
What did Data say he could be used as in case they crashed in water in Insurrection? He was designed that he could be used as a what?
If Bev's asking the question, a whistle.
Oh, yes.
Anyway.
If Tasha Yar's asking.
Question, it could be bloody anything, couldn't it? 3 vibration settings. And finally, question number 10. Who directed Star Trek Insurrection? Who directed?
I'm annoyed because Spencer will know this and I have no idea.
Okay, so the wrong only answers.
Okay.
How were the Borg defeated following the Battle of Sector 001? Anybody got an idea? Wrong answers only.
I put bad writing.
That's not far off. Stormy, got an answer?
WD-40 overdose.
just literally slipped off the balconies and
Just went sailing right off into the vacuum.
hell of a first step, Mikey.
I put acid in a good brush.
Yeah, you're getting that is the bonus.
That got a chuckle out of me then. I like
Mikey gets the bonus on that one.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
so to the answers. In the movies, where was the Enterprise D destroyed at the end of Generations? Mike.
It was on that forest planet, wasn't it?
Endor?
Yeah, that one.
Kashyyyk?
You know,
That one? Kashyyyk?
it's,
So you don't know?
It's that forest planet. You know,
It is that
that
forest
one.
planet.
Yeah.
Captain Spencer. Have you got a
put
name of that forest planet?
I put on the planet.
On the planet. Excellent. Stormy, have you watched Star Trek Generations?
Okay, it was the planet orbiting the star Soren tried to destroy.
That's
It's not wrong. Does
equally
anybody
good.
of you know the name of that planet?
I totally blanked
The
on
forest
it, man.
Malcolm McDowell's planet.
Right,
Malcolm
is Malcolm
McDowell's planet.
McDowell's
The answer is
Planet of the
Viridian, the Viridian system, and the
Viridian.
planet was Viridian 3.
Viridian.
Oh, I knew that.
You should have known that.
Do you know where
I
that
didn't
was?
know that.
Hey, do you know where that was filmed? I know where that scene was filmed.
On the forest
Canada?
planet.
Everything was filmed in Canada.
It was filmed in Owens Valley, the Alabama hills of California.
Okay, it's a shame we didn't remember what the planet was called, isn't it? So that was
No, I don't know. Yeah, but I can find. I
It
can.
was Viridian 3.
I just told you that. All right.
Look.
How many decks does the Enterprise E have according to Canon?
42.
No. Stormy.
That was the deal.
58.
No. And Spence.
I put 60.
No. Weirdly, so I put in miseries that this was the trick question. Bum, bum, bum. So you've all missed out on your bonus points. Picard says that there are 24 decks of the Enterprise E.
That's why I said 24 in the last round.
Weirdly, much smaller in height, at least, than the Enterprise D. But then Worf says that the Borg stopped on deck 26. So there's then all suddenly at least 26 decks. The schematic in the background, when Picard is telling, I can't remember her name, that there's 24 decks, only shows 23 decks. In the other Star Wars movie, the last one, it's going to have my head.
The other Star
Nemesis.
Wars movie?
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
That's
In
not a
Nemesis.
Star Wars movie. You
In
said
Star Trek Nemesis.
What game are we playing here? I don't know what's going on.
In Star Trek Nemesis, Riker says he's going to go down because the Remans have invaded the ship and he's going to go down to deck 39 to beat one up. And then there's a massive, endless chasm that he throws the Reman into. So apparently there's 39 plus a bottomless pit at the bottom of the Enterprise. So 24, 23, 26, or flip nose, loads, depending on the answer. But the official answer, because Picard is always right, is 24.
I said 24 in the last one, but for
The Enterprise
so
D
surprised
explicitly
they got it
doesn't
wrong.
have 24.
I'm gutted.
So you missed out on your bonuses there. What worried the crew most about Riker and Troy's wedding on Betazoid? Spence.
Nudity.
Stormy?
Nudity.
You've all got a point.
Was Riker circumcised? We all want to know.
It's what interested people want to know.
Did you get that, Mike?
They did.
Yes, I got nudity. Yeah.
Good. I know you're a
He
fan.
loves a bit of nudity. As soon as they mention nudity, he's like, what? We can see that bit. What is the highest grossing TNG movie? Stormy.
First Contact.
Spence.
First Contact?
And Mikey.
I also put First Contact.
You are all correct. It had the highest opening weekend in the United States, and that was the highest grossing movie.
I love that I cheered, but also that invalidates any of the points because it's just put us all on an even kill.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Name at least 2 of Picard's children, imaginary children, in the Nexus. Mikey.
This might be my weird brain, but is one of them called Bobby?
Nope.
Okay, the other one, Sally.
Nope.
Okay, wrong. Ignore me.
Excellent. Anybody got any answers?
Storm, you go.
Go on then, Stormy.
I think I remember one, and it seems like one was named Robert after his nephew.
No, but there is an interesting point. It wasn't Robert, but the actor that played one of the boys, who I won't tell you, is the same actor that played Robert, who is his brother's son.
Okay, that's where I got it.
It's funny because I also put Robert.
Did you?
Yeah.
But I also put Renee.
No, but you're not far off. His imaginary children, who are all named in the movie, are Matthew and Thomas for the boys. Olivia, Mimi, and Madison are his daughters. No points.
Interesting point of talking about his children is in Inner Light, his son was played by his real son in real life.
I had heard that actually. Yeah,
yeah, he was played by I can't remember his name, but yeah, his Patrick Stewart's real son played his son in Inner Light.
Bobby Stewart. We'll go with that.
Renee Stewart, Robert Stewart.
Robert Stewart. Question number
Bobby
6.
Stewart, a Scottish Formula One driver.
Mike, you're an F1 fan.
That's
Older. Back in the 70s.
I can see him. in my head.
Jackie Stewart.
Jackie Stewart, yes. Jackie Stewart.
Formula One quiz next week, guys.
Oh, good.
I'll do that.
I'm not in.
I wouldn't be in. I just fall asleep and say, "Oh, they've gone round again."
Me too. We'll watch some Star Trek.
Yeah,
we could do a Man United beating Spurs quiz. That would be a good one.
3-0. Come on. Question number 6. Who accompanied Kirk aboard the Enterprise B inspection at the beginning of Generations? And everything was installed on Tuesday. Stormy, who accompanied him?
Oh, I've got it wrong.
Bones, Chekhov, and Scotty.
You are correct, but there was actually only 2. Bones didn't go. It was Chekhov and Scotty. So Spence.
Oh, I literally don't even remember that bit. I wrote Sulu.
Bones didn't go?
No.
That's wrong.
No.
Do you want a tentative? And he shook his head no.
I stupidly put Picard.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is embarrassing.
Stormy gets the point.
You see what I did there, though, Spencer, don't you? How my mind went there.
You can't name too many people and still get the point.
Capable vessel.
That's all right. I'll look stupid about question 6, but question 7, I know the answer to.
Hit it, Mikey.
The
I don't know why I started
Phoenix.
calling you. It was the Phoenix. I don't know why I've started calling you Mikey, by the way. That's just started and I've just carried on.
We'll go with it.
Phoenix.
Yes.
Storms. And Spencer.
I wrote thanks for nothing, Jay.
That's not the name of the ship, I'm afraid, sir, but hey, it's not far off. If you do just gone, Phoenix. If you're going to, instead of going thanks for nothing, Phoenix. Right. Question number 8. What does Picard use to kill a Borg on the holodeck?
A gun.
Spence.
Tommy gun.
A gun. A Tommy gun.
Specifically a Tommy gun. It has to specifically be a Tommy gun.
I have to take the specific answer, I'm afraid, because it is very clearly a Tommy gun.
What?
Yeah.
Will you not accept my... It was obviously...
I tell you what, I'll give you half a point because it is a gun.
No.
But I think it's important that it was a Tommy gun.
Anything could be a gun if you put your mind to it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have a
Come on,
vote.
it's still a gun.
Does he deserve a point? Remembering
It's
he
still
is
a
actually...
gun.
Oh, give him a point. Give him a point.
Okay, will he
It is a gun.
It is a gun. It is a gun. He's not wrong at the end of the day. Okay, so what did Data say he could be used as in case they crashed into water? What was he designed to be used as? Mike?
A flotation device.
Spence?
I put flotation device.
And Stormy?
Search and rescuer.
Unlucky. It is a flotation device.
Yeah.
As soon as he said it, I knew.
Such a weird line. That whole bit was so weird.
That whole film is weird.
Yeah, and crap. But anyway, who directed Star Trek Insurrection? Who directed it?
I think I'm wrong, but I've put Frakes.
I put Frakes as well.
And Stormy? You were all correct. It was Jonathan.
Brilliant. Okay.
Frakes. Okay, so at the end of that round, Mike, you got 7 points. Storm, you got 6 points. And Spence, you got 5 points. That's not too bad.
Not too bad. Looking good.
I'm happy with that. That's my
What's
best
the
round.
scores on the doors, Jay?
And no one asked me how many meters the such and such and such and such, and or how deep the Klingon latrine went, or any of that kind of stuff.
So where we're at the moment, Spencer, you are on 17 points.
Go Spence.
Stormy, you are on 19 points.
Good
Whoa,
Lord.
go Storm.
Good
Go on,
Lord.
Storm.
And Mike, you are on 15 points.
All right, Mike.
So
Hey, we're
there's still
close, guys.
way
We're
more
neck
to
and
be
We're
said,
neck.
really
guys.
close.
Ask
right,
more
so
plot questions.
you got what?
Ask more plot questions.
No.
Who is the captain of the boatman? Ask me that.
Who was the captain of the boatman?
Fraser.
What was the actor's? What was the captain's
Kelsey
name?
Grammer.
What was the captain's
And
name?
he was Captain Morgan Batesman.
He was Captain Norman Bateman. You know. Well done. Do you know what? I lost the questions today. That was originally a question.
No! Oh!
And I lost the question, so I had to write them all again. And I didn't think it was.
I would have got that. I love that episode.
It's a good episode, isn't it? Okay, so the next round is general sci-fi, but the last wrong answers only. In what circumstances is it okay to breach the prime directive? I'll ask for your answers at the end. So here we go. General sci-fi. So this is going to be questions on anything that popped into my stupid little brain. And here we go. In Star Wars, who raised Luke?
Star Wars.
I know this is on anything, mate. This is on anything.
Is this okay? So we are. This is a Star Wars question, not a Star Trek question.
This is general sci-fi. So
General
sci-fi. Anything sci-fi.
In any, I'm expecting a Babylon 5 question.
Well, this should be a bloodbath then.
There might be
Star Wars.
a Babylon 5 question. In Star Wars, who raised Luke with Uncle Owen?
Oh, brilliant answer. Sorry.
Who played the 7th Doctor?
Oh, fuck off.
Got it.
I know you'd be happy with that.
Thanks, Jay. You got my back,
You're
really.
welcome, sir. You're welcome.
I hate Doctor Who with all my passion.
You love Doctor Who.
I'm ashamed to know you.
True or false? The Firefly appeared in Battlestar Galactica. True or false? And that is the vessel.
Firefly.
The Firefly vessel appears
Was that question
in Battlestar
3?
Galactica. That is question 3, yeah.
I never watched it.
Again, I don't know who you are anymore.
The Battlestar Galactica, but particularly the miniseries, is phenomenal.
Never seen it. I will though.
Got a bit bored of the series afterwards, but yeah. Question number 4. Heuristically programmed algorithmic computer heuristically programmed algorithmic computer is better known as what?
What?
Heuristically programmed algorithmic computer is better known as what? Stormy knows.
I
Question number 5.
I actually know what the successor to that was, but we're not going to talk about it.
Excellent. Question number 5. The Jupiter Mining Corporation operated which classic vessel? The Jupiter Mining Corporation operated which classic vessel? Stormy's got an excuse not to know this, but you two have no excuse.
Got it. Sorry, it took me 5 seconds. We're good.
Excellent.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, you've never seen it.
Oh, you obviously then. How have you never seen it? My God. Right, anyway.
I'm guessing
Blade
here
Runner.
that he hasn't seen it.
A Blade Runner question. Blade Runner is loosely based on which novel?
Yeah, read it.
There's a bonus question.
I'm
here.
still writing.
Sorry, sir. Dear God. Don't want to annoy the American. He'll napalm us.
All right. So, I don't know if this was it or.
Is this question 7 we're on now?
No, we're on the
We're about
bonus
to do
question.
question 7. That was just
6.
question 6.
Okay,
Question
I'm
7
ready.
is next.
Proceed, sir.
Who did not attend the 1977 Star Wars premiere, A New Hope? You get a bonus question if you tell me what you did instead.
What? So, sorry. Question
So,
7 is who didn't attend the premiere?
Question 7. Who did not attend the 1977 Star Wars premiere, A New Hope? You get a bonus point, if you can tell me what he did instead. Okay. Question number 8. How many times did Vin Diesel record the line, "I am Groot," for the Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Is it once, 10 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times? He never said it at all. So how many times did he actually record the line, "I am Groot" for the Guardians of the Galaxy? Once, 10 times, roughly 1,000 times, roughly 10,000 times, or he didn't? Question number 9 has 3 parts. You'll get 1 point if you can get 2 of them. You'll get 2 points if you can get all 3. What were Robocop's prime directives? And this is before he got reprogrammed and had 1 million. From the original movie, what was Robocop's prime directives? 1 point for 2, 2 points for all 3.
Do you get 2 points for 2?
No. 1 point for 2, 2 points for all 3.
Oh, I'm 1 off.
It's the middle one. Everyone always forgets the middle one.
I'm probably so far afield of that, I'm not even funny.
I've never watched it, so
You've never watched Robocop? Are you joking me, man?
No.
What's the new one? It's great.
Wait, is this the movie Robocop or the series? Was there a series?
Robocop. To be fair, the prime directives were the same in the series.
Okay.
3 prime directives.
So I'm probably
Is this the Peter Weller or the Robert?
The proper version.
Peter Weller.
What was his name? Robert. It was the same guy from a Stephen King Thinner film. Played Robocop in Robocop 3. I can't remember his name. Robert.
Oh yeah, I have seen that, but no, I only really class the first one as watchable. Question number 10. Who is the only person to have ever played himself on Star Trek The Next Generation? I thought I'd end the quiz on a Star Trek question. So who's the only person to have ever played himself on Star Trek The Next Generation? You're not going to drop it this time, Spence. No?
No, because I realised that I got question 4 wrong and I don't know the answer, and that's the Babylon 5 question. Isn't it?
Question number 4.
Yeah.
No, question number 4 is heuristically programmed algorithmic computer is better known as.
Oh.
There isn't a Babylon 5 question, is it?
I was about to say, I thought you said there was a Babylon 5 question.
No, there isn't. It's in the video you're going to get in a second. There's a Babylon 5. I'm sorry.
Oh,
there's a video round. Oh my God.
I thought there was only 4 rounds.
No, there's a bonus video round.
Oh,
and this is the one that Mikey's not looking forward to.
Great. Okay.
Right, let's do
everything.
We will do the answers, and then we will do the video round.
Oh, okay.
And then we will have a little chat while we try and figure out the video round answers. So, when is the prime directive? When is it okay to breach the prime directive? Wrong answers only.
As someone who's seen a lot of Star Trek, I would say it's okay to breach the prime directive all the time.
That is the correct answer, though. That's not a wrong answer, is it? It's whenever the bloody hell they like.
Kirk was a menace.
Suits them.
If you happen to captain the Voyager.
Yeah, or the original Enterprise. But Stormy, that answer?
When the condom fails.
Stormy's getting this one. Mikey, yours going to have to be great.
Are you sure that's just tea in that flask, Storm?
No, I put here during Brexit negotiations.
Oh no, that's quite good though.
What did Mike say?
During Brexit negotiations.
Oh!
Stormy's getting it though. I'm sorry, but Mikey, you're really close.
Love you, Mike, but hey,
there was nothing in that.
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
so in Star Wars, who raised Luke with Uncle Owen? It was Spencer.
Beru Laws.
Aunt Beru.
Aunt Beru. I'll take Aunt Beru. Mike.
His wife.
His wife. Excellent.
That's correct.
Stormy. Spence, if you can give me her actual full name, I'll give you a bonus point.
Aunt Beru Laws?
So nearly. It was Aunt White Sun Lars. Her maiden name was White Sun. So there we go. Question number 2. Who played the 7th Doctor? Spence.
Sylvester McCoy.
Storm?
7th Doctor.
Was the 7th Doctor. And Mike, I'm just putting a fuck
I
off.
put David Tennant. So
there you go.
Yeah.
It was the 10th Doctor.
It was
Sylvester
McCoy.
Sylvester McCoy, who also
although technically
played,
the 10th Doctor is the 11th Doctor, but
Sylvester. He
that.
also played Radagast in Hobbit.
He did Radagast for Brown.
I know, right?
Yeah.
When I figured that out,
one.
it was just like I had to. It was wow. I had to go take a drink of something. I mean, it was.
That was the one question I was actually most worried about. And I'm glad you gave me the answer that I've got, because I was thinking there's going to be some sort of stupid argument on why it's not who that person. Anyway,
no, it doesn't get complex until the 9th Doctor.
Where the War Doctor Schmizma.
Yeah, when they start jumping backwards and forwards.
Between the 8th and the 9th.
Question number 3. Firefly appeared in Battlestar Galactica. True or false? Mike. True. Spence.
False.
Storm.
False. Unless there was like some little colonial something that was in that fucking convoy that was named Firefly.
True.
I knew there was that.
Firefly does appear.
I thought you'd thrown it in as a joke.
No. They shared the company that did the special effects did both series. And in the original miniseries, while they're actually on the planet, I think it's Caprica, the Firefly flies overhead. It is not one of the ships from the Armada. It flies overhead. So they threw it in as a little Armada, little Easter egg.
I love it as well. Mike's the only person who hasn't seen that show, and Mike's
got it
already
right.
got it right.
Yes, complete guess.
Well, evidently, the Cylons did take the sky from them.
Yes, they did.
Just saying.
I miss Fireflies so much.
This is the story of my life.
Yeah, I've watched Firefly 3 times since it's appeared on Disney. I've watched it 3 times now. It's only been on about 6 weeks. Anyway,
can I do a request actually, Jamie?
Yeah.
Can we do a full quiz on the Orville at some point?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes,
I love the Orville. Let's wait for the series 3 to come.
Oh no,
I've just started watching it, so
we'll do an Orville series when series 3 comes out, shall we? For fun. Heuristically programmed algorithmic computer is better known as Stormy. How? Mike?
I put Robocop.
Okay. Spence?
Dude, I was way out on this. I'm not even gonna. No.
Okay. I'll just put No, don't care.
The successor for HAL, the next generation of computer, was SAL.
Wow. Its full title was the HAL 9000.
University of Illinois, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually the HAL 9000. It was 2001: A Space Odyssey, obviously. The Jupiter Mining Corporation operated which classic vessel? Spence, you got this.
The Red Dwarf.
The Red Dwarf.
Classic.
No, Stormy. Red
Yes,
Dwarf. The
Tom!
American got it, Mike, and you didn't. The American got it.
I've never watched it.
That's why we threw your fucking team in the harbor.
He was on the wrong side of the bloody ocean. He still got it. Right. Blade Runner was loosely based on which novel? Stormy? Wait, Spence, I know you've got it. Stormy? No.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Stormy! You're storming it. Mike, did you get an answer?
I was kind of hoping that there was going to be a kind of novel called 2047 or something ridiculous, but no.
No, there wasn't. That's Spencer.
It was an educated guess.
Of course, the classic Philip K. Dick novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Fantastic. Well done. Number 7. Who did not attend the 1977 Star Wars premiere, A New Hope? And a bonus, if you can tell me why. Or what he did instead, I should say. Mike?
Harrison Ford, Coke binge.
Probably, but no, that's not the correct answer. Stormy.
It was. I don't know what other show he was filming at the time.
I don't know what answer you put.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm afraid that's not. I think you mean the actor Alec Guinness. No, I'm afraid that's not correct either. Spencer?
David Prowse.
Nope. I'm afraid the answer is actually George Lucas. Did not attend the premiere of Star Wars 1977. He was so convinced it was going to be a massive flop. He went on holiday with Steven Spielberg instead. And during that holiday, they came up with the idea for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, okay.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, so how many times did Vin Diesel record the line, I am Groot, for the Guardians of the Galaxy? 1, 10, roughly 1,000, roughly 10,000, or he didn't? Mike?
Once.
Stormy?
Around 1,000.
And Kate and Mr. Spencer?
It was closer to 10,000 because Vin Diesel recorded the dialogue for I Am Groot in every language.
It was 1,000, but you are correct. Why?
I'm too high.
He did it in loads of different.
Do I get a half point for that?
I am tempted to give you half a point because you did know why he did it.
I knew why it was so much.
He did. He recorded it for all the different languages. He did it in lots of different styles. He did it roughly 1,000 times. I'm going to give you half a point.
Could they not have just run it through Google Translate or something?
They could have just not done it, couldn't they? Really, he's just saying, "I am Groot," for God's sake.
You figure that for every minute of film, you have one page of script. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 was what? Roughly 2 hours. So you're looking at 120 pages. So was he saying it more than to get all of those variations? He'd have to get in a recording studio and go.
I don't know how many languages there are. I'm not a geography guy.
It'll be listed in the if you watch it online on like Disney Plus and watch the extended credits, it'll list all the voice actors for everything and all the different.
Talking of Vin Diesel, though, last night I watched a very, very good film on Netflix with Vin Diesel in it called Bloodshot.
I enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed that.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. That's good. So it's not a bad
film. It was very
Bond,
and it was also very Fast and Furious because there's lots of cars in it.
No, I mean, it bombed. It tanked. It didn't do very well. But they released it literally just before lockdown. So that's probably more the reason why it actually smashed. Yeah, it didn't do very well. But anyway.
I thought it was really good. Anyway.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was I love the special effects. So, name Robocop's prime directives. 1 point for 2, 3 points. 2 points, you can get all 3. Mikey.
I think I put Make America Great Again. I think that's wrong though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so close.
That's funny though.
It's so close.
Oh.
Spence, what you got?
Uphold the law, protect the innocent.
Yeah, I was
You've got a
right.
point.
But I can't remember the third objective.
No, it's always the. Actually, that's not the one I thought you'd get wrong. But Storm, you got anything?
Serve, protect, and enforce. I may be thinking
Uphold
of
the law, protect the innocent.
And
I can't give you a point for that one then, but it's serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Fantastic. Really.
Love Robocop.
So,
Classic.
in that round, Mike.
Oh no, wait, we got question 10.
One more, isn't it?
Have I got one more question?
Who appeared as himself in Star Trek?
Oh, who appeared as himself in Star Trek: The Next Generation? The only actor ever to have done it. Who was it?
It's
Go on,
Hawking.
Spence. Hawking.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking, Mike.
I got that
Excellent.
right, yeah.
Fantastic, guys. Well done. Right, so while I tally up those points, it's not going to take me very long to count up Mike's, and else.
It'll take me. So I got 2 right in that round.
You did very well. Right,
One
so
of them was the Star Trek one, and the other one was a multiple choice of 2.
Which you for a series you've never seen.
Yeah.
I'm about to play you a video. In that video, there are 5 characters from TV series. You can name the character and the actor.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat all that again, please?
In the next video I'm about to show you,
Okay.
I'm hopefully going to show you, there are 5 characters from classic sci-fi TV shows. If you can name the character and the actor, that is a point each. There are also 5 Star Trek vessels. You have to name the class of the vessel, not the ship itself, the class. Okay? So there is possible.
Like I hope it's not like a 2-second video. I'll miss half.
No. You will see each character and each ship twice.
Okay.
So we'll give you the opportunity. So you're going to see 20 images. Okay. So there's 5 class of ship, 5 actors and their character. All right. I'm just going to play it. See how you get on.
That was a confusing mess.
I did have to mix it up. I had to mix it up a bit.
Oh God.
Score, it's even worse. I can play it again. Would you like to see it again?
No, thank you.
The music was fun though, right? Lee, 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 lee. I forgot to top up the answers while we were doing that, so I can have a minute while we just do this.
I am so blanking on the names.
I'm utterly. I'm not going to get any points.
I don't
Let's
think
just
I got
say
any
that.
points.
You don't know the first woman?
No,
You're kidding.
I was born in 1987, Jay.
Yeah, but you can still get sexually aroused by a sci-fi character. I mean,
I
come
was
on.
born 6 days later.
Really? Stormy knows. He obsessed. Would you guys like to throw out some of the Starship classes and see how many points you can get first?
I can shout random Starship classes at you if you like.
Which ones did you see?
Oh, wait, let me. I didn't
Go on,
realize
Mike.
we could just shout random answers out.
I think that, well, I'd love to see what you've written, but you'll have to be honest about what you've written. So, Mike, throw one out.
Galaxy class.
No, the Galaxy class does not appear in that video.
Okay,
Whoa.
Constitution class.
Nope.
Okay,
Whoa.
screw that then. I've written Constitution for every answer, so.
Stormy, did you recognize any of those?
I'm not
classes?
a damn one. I mean, it was. I saw the name Akara, and I was like, "What fucking show was that on?" And it's just.
I put a scientific class.
Oh God, man! Right, the first ship that we see is the Miranda class. That is the vessel that from the Wrath of Khan. That, Khan took and thing, and it's seen multiple occasions during the Star Trek universe, even into TNG. The second starship we see is the Ambassador class, which is the Enterprise B, and that is the one that I think you think was the Galaxy. It is very similar lines. The third class we see, because it says it on the hull, is the Akira class.
Okay, I got one. But I
You
thought
did say Akira, so I'm going to give you 1 point, Stormy.
Woohoo! I got a point. Let me call
The
my mama.
fourth vessel that we see is the Prometheus, and the Prometheus class.
Yeah.
I know you hated Voyager, Mike, but it's quite a good episode. And the last vessel that we saw is the Nova class, and that was seen in the last double Voyager episode that LaForge captained, I think. No, not LaForge. It was
No. LaForge captained one in mid-season.
No, Harry was the captain of the Nova class.
I will argue though, as much as I say I hated Voyager, my 2 favourite Trek episodes from any series happened in Voyager.
Year of Hell.
Really?
Year of Hell.
Year of Hell. Great episodes.
You know,
boring
that
as
was a
shit.
damn good 2-parter. I mean, wasn't
It was
it?
a damn good 2-part.
Jesus.
Really
The
boring.
best.
The whole
I love
pocket
the,
watch thing and time, and it was it was just, yeah.
Yeah, I
The
love the
best.
Scorpion episodes. I love the Scorpion episodes. I love the last two episodes. I thought the last 2 episodes of Voyager are probably the only time, except maybe for the TNG, the last 2 episodes of TNG were good. That actually they've ended on a decent, like, they've had a decent end.
I liked the Fluidic Space arc with species 731, was it?
3472.
34. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Those are good though. I love that team up with the
Starting to
Borg.
realise I'm more of a Star Trek geek than I thought. I think I might need to.
I'm not a Voyager geek. I'm a big Next Gen DS9 geek, but
well, we'll see if your scores back that up. Then. So, who's the first character that we see?
Oh, the first character?
The first young lady that we see. Very pretty young lady that we see. Give us an answer, Stormy. Throw it out.
Just the character, right? Character name?
Just the character and the actress.
Barbarella Jane Fonda?
Barbarella Jane Fonda. Correct. You guys didn't get that at all. You've never seen Barbarella, not even in like posters.
No.
Wow. Okay.
You guys didn't have the Vietnam War, so everybody knows fucking Jane Fonda.
Who is the character from Stargate that we see? Second person we see.
I don't like Stargate.
Never watched it.
From Stargate?
Yes. She is the very pretty lady. She was also in Firefly. But I'm looking for the Stargate character.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know the actress's name. I don't.
He was the whore.
Yeah, she is the whore.
The whore.
Firefly. In Stargate, her name was Adria. Does anybody know the actress's name?
That was Audrey. Okay, I know the actress's name. Maureen Baccarin. Was that pronounced?
Marina Baccarin. Yeah.
Okay.
I
had her as Inara and just. I'm sorry.
Inara. Yeah.
I thought I was busily writing. And oh shit. Right.
Who is the first male actor that we see?
Actor.
I'll be honest. The order threw me out.
It does throw you out. Oh, I was trying to confuse you. I was trying to throw you out. I have to admit. I didn't want it to be too easy.
There was a Brian Blessed in there somewhere.
Brian Blessed. What character did he play?
Hawkman.
No, Hawkman. No.
I don't know.
Get a point for Brian Blessed.
Okay, so the first actor I remember from the sequence, actor male, was Jerry Doyle that was playing Garibaldi from Babylon 5.
You get 2 points for that. He was just first. He was second, but that doesn't matter.
I just wrote Babylon 5 guy because I haven't seen it in years, but no points for me.
Michael Garibaldi. Mr. Garibaldi!
Yeah.
Everyone else had a rank except for Garibaldi, who's always just Mr. Mikey, did you get Garibaldi?
No.
Mike's never seen Babylon 5.
Never
Dude,
seen
you need to see it.
Oh my god, you've got to go watch Babylon 5, mate.
Although the remaster.
I thought this was a Star Trek quiz. I don't know about anything else.
I did say we're
like
going to have a
that.
general sci-fi round. I did tell you.
I
but
know.
anyway. Right, so can anybody remember
confused.
Brian Blessed's character from Flash Gordon?
I got Brian Blessed as an actor, by the way. I did write that down,
Fantastic.
but I didn't know what from.
Beard.
Guy with beard, he's always got a beard.
I had it written. I didn't know who the fuck that was. I just wrote down Gimli.
His character was Prince Voltan.
Prince Voltan.
Prince
You sure
Voltan.
it wasn't Gimli?
Oh, of course.
And did you see the other character from Babylon 5?
Yes, I did.
Mike, you should know the actor. No?
I'll give you a hint, Mike. I had dinner with him once. Sushi. Greensboro, North Carolina.
Really?
Yes, sure did.
With what actor?
Mike?
What's his name?
Oh, me
I
or
have
Mike?
no idea.
Oh,
Go on, Storm.
Walter Koenig.
Walter Koenig. And what character did you play in Babylon 5? One of the best. Go on then, Stormy.
Bester.
Bester.
Fucking low life.
I need to rewatch that show.
What, Bones?
Bestor. B-E-S-T-O-R.
Bester.
He was the head of the Psych Corps.
Really bad dude in it. He played a brilliant bad guy. He was absolutely fantastic. Right. I have some final scores.
All right. I have all.
Now, being British, I'm ashamed of you.
Is this going to be a metric?
No, this is just going to be in really low points initially. With 18 points, Mike, you've let us down. You have a beard and everything. I thought you were going to smash this. You need to grow the beard out into a point like Stormy, and you'd have done better. But you didn't completely let us down. Captain Spencer with 24.5 points.
Yeah.
Well, but with the mightiest beard and the most brilliant and Admiral Stormy, apparently, if we're going to go by rank, with 34 points.
Woo!
Absolutely smashed it.
Wow.
The American has come in.
Oh my days.
34.
And
Hey,
I've got to
round
get
of
right.
applause. Nicely
What the hell
done,
is wrong with me?
Storm.
Right. out of a possible.
Oh, well, there goes that.
60?
About 60 points. Yeah. But
Wow.
very well done, Stormy.
Thank
I
you.
hate
Thank you.
And I had a real thing trying to get this quiz right, trying to make it not too difficult and not too hard, and apparently I made it way too hard.
You made it way too hard.
But I had fun doing it. And then I had fun doing it again today because I couldn't remember where I put the questions 2 weeks ago before I went on holiday. So, how have you enjoyed that, guys?
Yeah, it was fun.
Have you learned something?
That was fun.
I learned that Mike is not Gimli.
But
Not Gimli.
we will do a quiz on thingy next, I think. So I actually think Series 3 of Orville's quite soon. I'll have to double check. But I think it's the next couple of months. So maybe before Christmas we'll do an Orville. And I've just started watching Orville again as well. So
I've started watching it, so I'm quite enjoying it, actually.
I will focus on story for those questions. All right, Spence? That'd be okay with you? What actually happens?
I'm a
which
plot
species
guy,
have freaking laser beams come out of their head? That's a great episode, that. Right, so you haven't got to that point yet, Mikey, have you?
No, not quite yet. But it's true. Sometimes, because Spencer and I work together, sometimes we are sat in the office some days, and complete silence because it's only him and I in the office, and he will turn to me and go, "Do you remember when Picard did this, 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 and this?" And I will stare at him and go, "Yeah." And we'll just get into a discussion for about half an hour about TNG and then go back to work.
God, I wish I worked with you guys because I don't get anybody to talk to about Star Trek anymore.
All we do is talk about Star Trek.
Okay.
To be fair,
100%. And advertising.
100% of our workforce love TNG.
Excellent. I wish you loved it a bit more because you might got a better score and beat the Americans.
Yeah, you should have read the technical manuals, mate.
I got the most points on the I got the most points on the technical round.
You did very well. I remember I watched a video a while ago and it said, "Did you know there was dolphins on the Enterprise?" And I'm like, yeah, because I read the technical manual. I knew that. That's like, I'm such a sad loser. I really am. But anyway,
we're all online with our friends on Halloween, having a load of fun. We're not losers.
Exactly. And Spencer, you're still sober, so you've not fallen over. You've not drawn permanent ink on yourself. This is a victory.
I was really tempted to do trail markings again, and then I was like, nah, that's played out. That's played out. I'll come with like a Klingon like headgear next time. Or something.
Headgear next time. Okay then, guys. Well, I will look forward to our Orville video when we do that. That'll be a lot of fun. And thanks, guys. And put the comments on. Tell us what scores you got. You definitely got better than Mike. And see if anybody's beat Stormy. I will throw on a few little hip hoorays to anybody that's done well. Woo-hoo! So thank you, guys. Thank you, Stormy.
I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Cheers, guys.
Please go find Aliens and stuff and go find Skyworks. I haven't put the link in the description because I forgot, but I will straight after the video. Go and subscribe to the channels. They talk about loads of interesting things. And guys, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
I so enjoyed it, fellas.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Cheers. Bye.